Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and show you a few things that we're going to be working on really soon. This is one of our newest designs. These cute little shelf sitters are something that a friend of mine created and was kind enough to share her design with me, and I have them on these little 2-inch blocks here. We have several different designs that we're going to come out with, some pertaining to camping, some pertaining to things we like to do in the summertime, and most of them come in sets of either 3 or 4. There's 2 different ways you'll be able to purchase these. You'll be able to purchase them unfinished, which will be the designs only, not including the blocks. They're a little heavy to be shipping out. Or you can purchase them finished with or without the blocks. So I'll have those up on our website soon. Hey, Miss Melly, hope you're doing good. Up on our website soon for you guys to be able to purchase them. So stay tuned for those. I just want to show those to you real quick. Another one of our new designs is this really cute beach hat with the sunglasses. Sorry, I'm a little backwards, so I'm trying to figure out which way to go. It says Hello Beaches with the palm trees and the sun hat, which is going to be really cute. We'll be, hey Katie, we'll be painting that within the next couple of days live with you guys. I'll stick these back here so I have room in just a minute to show you some more. Our next new design is one that I cut out in a miniature version, just to be able to show you guys, and I've been working on it a little bit here and there, trying to pick out what colors I wanted on it. And that's this cute little summertime bicycle. I have it right now as a 12-inch design. This little design was on one of our round door hangers, and it said welcome on it, and it had a cute little banner and stuff with it. It was absolutely adorable, but I love, love, love the bicycles that are in this summer. I personally love to ride a bicycle, so this is one of my very favorites. But I want to ask you guys while I had you, anybody that's watching, what color do you think the bird should be? I'm having the toughest time. My very favorite bird is the cardinal. So my heart is telling me to paint it red, but I'm not sure that will go with the colors as you can see it on the bicycle. I still have a couple more flowers up here to paint, but I'm trying to tie that into the bird. So if you're on here and you're watching, looks like we've got a few people watching, tell me what color you think the bird needs to be. And if you catch it on the replay tomorrow, you can shoot a message to me or comment up under the video and let me know what color you think it should be. Okay, the design that I'm going to actually be painting tonight is one for Father's Day, and that is this cute little design. You'll have to excuse me, the little paint cups over here. That says Real Great Dad, and he's a little cattywampus because I've been moving him around today, and it's on a bobber. Hey Tina. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting it now, and of course I have to paint it with it facing me, so sometimes it'll be sideways to you, sometimes it'll be straight, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. And the first thing that I like to do is to remove the pieces, and I like to paint those last, so I like to paint the big piece first. And to paint this big piece, I'm going to use my little 1-inch sponge brush, which is the same kind of sponge brush that you get in your paint kits when you order a paint kit from us. So I'm going to show you also that any designs that you order from us, we'll put this kind of close so you can see it, has the lines on it already. Now this might be a line for you to show you what color it needs to be, or like this one right here is to show you just where the accent needs to go. But all of our designs, and it's got a middle line through it too, show you where the white versus the red. All of our designs come with the paint lines on it. So honestly, y'all, it's just like when you were in school and you colored a coloring book page. All the lines are on it for you. You can't mess it up. And if you do, it's all right. Paint over it with some white and go with it. Start all over again. I've done that before. So who hasn't, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. And I hope you enjoy hanging out with me tonight. Shoot me a holler, let me know you're on here. you know, shoot me a heart, or if you have a question, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. On my live videos, I do one coat of each color, and then I kind of place it all together and let you see how it'll look after the live video, which won't be tonight, it'll be tomorrow. I do a, hey Kelsey, congratulations again. Kelsey, I'm so proud of her. She just graduated from dental assisting program. Yes, I'm letting the whole world know. I'm so proud of you. And she's going to be, actually, she started her new job today. So, Kelsey, I hope that went really good for you today. I know you were super excited, and I'm sure like everybody else would be a little nervous. But I'm sure you did superb, and I know that they will be thrilled to have you. But anyway, so what I like to do in my designs is I like to paint just one color, and then at the end, I'll put all the design together and let you see how it would look after the live is over. I paint, hey Samantha, love you too, my darling. I let you guys see what it'll look like after the live is over. I paint the rest of it, which is just a second coat on everything. The paint that I use is a paint and primer together. So it's a high quality paint. Some of the colors only require one coat, some require two. Some of the lighter colors even require 2 or 3. But that's all right. We do the best we can. So I go ahead and do that second coat on there, and then I slap a bow on it, and I put a picture on Facebook. Now, as you saw this morning, I had some appointments today, so I did my live bright and early, about 8:30, 8:40, and then I didn't remember to post the picture of it until late this afternoon, early evening. So y'all gonna have to look over me for that. Tomorrow I'll try to do a little better about getting this one posted on our Facebook page and our website, so yeah, everybody can see what it'll look like with a bow up hanging up on the door. So I'm gonna paint the top of this red, and then I'm gonna do the top of the bobber white, and then the bottom of the bobber red. And I hope you guys are having a good evening, a good rainy, soggy duck day Monday. I know my day's been a little hectic, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing now, and I'm getting all these orders out. I've got a big order out, well, I say a big order, a decent size order, going out tomorrow to a sweet, sweet lady in Florida. And I'm sure she'll be painting those designs with her mom and all their friends. They really enjoyed painting these designs. She's actually one of my wholesale customers. And if anybody is interested in ordering wholesale, you don't have to have a wholesale number or anything. All you have to do is order 12 designs, and you automatically get wholesale pricing. So if you're interested in doing that, and you want to get a group of friends together, now of course, once our COVID-19 good stuff is over, then I'll go back to doing parties. But until then, if you want to do a party with just you and your friends, your little close circle that you're already hanging out with anyway, order the designs, and I'll be happy to get the directions printed out for you, and you guys can have your own little party at the house with wholesale pricing. So if that interests you, just shoot me a message and let me know, and I will get that together for you. I tend to get quiet when I'm focusing doing a line, so y'all have to excuse me. I know most of the time you're used to me just jabbering on, but that's all right. All right, so I'm gonna let that top part dry and go ahead and do this bottom part while I have the red out. So I'm gonna do this line real quick. A little bit more paint on there. And these 1-inch sponge brushes are the same exact brushes that I give you guys in the kits. I use the 1-inch sponge brushes, and when I do the letters, you'll see that I use the makeup sponges. Yeah, I'm not stressing if this line is not straight. I can go back and get it with a baby wipe. But it's kind of hard for me to talk and get a straight line at the same time. But so when you order a paint kit, you get an unfinished design. You get all the sponge brushes and makeup brushes that you'll need. And your twine, of course. You'll get your paper towels. You'll get a you'll get a piece of foil. And everything that you need, all your little paint cups like I have here, everything that you need to sit down just as if you were at a paint party and paint your design at home in your pajamas with your glass of milk, your cup of coffee, your cup of wine, whatever it is that suits your fancy. So be sure to check out our website. I like to do nice and thin coats when I'm doing these base coats. This paint, with it having a primer in with it, does not like, it's like almost like painting your walls. You want to do a really thin coat to start with, and that'll help pull the rest of the paint in. So I do nice and thin coats. I always just kind of go a little crazy in the middle, and then you'll kind of see it all come together. So be patient. It's almost like dry brushing, if anybody knows how to do that. It's very similar to dry brushing what I do on that top coat. Excuse me, on the bottom coat, the very base coat. I always get my line and then I go back and touch it up a little bit. I always, when I'm painting the edges, I paint out. As you can see, I'm doing here, always toward the edge, with just very minimal paint on there, and I just kind of keep moving along till I get that edge done. And keeping it nice and thin. If I see my paint start to get a little thick, or get a little crease in it from where I've pushed down too hard, because I am very heavy-handed on my sponge, then hello Brittany Nicole Powell. Hello Amanda. I hate I didn't get to see you when I delivered your order, but I will come by and see you one day soon. I hope you don't have any trips coming up. If you do, let me know, and I'll make sure I go before or after. Let's see, I bought my first t-shirt from you when you moved to North Carolina. Oh, how sweet. I think I remember when you got that too. Yeah, I enjoy doing t-shirts, but I tell you, y'all, I can't go to bed crazy lady. I know I'm a crazy lady, but you also know that your crazy mama does not go to bed before the sun goes down like some people I know. I couldn't do that. I don't sleep well. I don't sleep much. And it's just the way it is. Oh, thank you. So, I keep forgetting that I'm backwards. So I have some of my samples in the background. That dad one is absolutely adorable, isn't it, Amanda? And I made another one. I don't know if you can quite see it. I'll show it to you now. That where you can spell the name out for the guys that have shops. Isn't it cute? Those are some of the things that we did for Father's Day. And y'all gonna kick out of this one. These are some of the hammers that I engraved on. This one says, Dad, thanks for helping me build my life. And this one is, of course, for an older kid to give the dad. It says, Dad, thanks for nailing Mom. You kind of got to have a weird sense of humor around me sometimes. I get a little, it doesn't take much to tickle me. This one says, when it comes to being a dad, you nailed it. So I think they're all cute, and you know, I have a little weird sense of humor. It doesn't take much for me to get tickled over something. So if that offends you, I apologize, but it doesn't offend me. I think it's hilarious. For an older kid, of course, a grown child, to get a nice little chuckle out of a dad. I think it's funny. I sold several of them, so obviously I'm not the only one that thinks it's funny. Almost done with the red. When I'm painting, whether I'm at a paint party or I'm painting here in the shop completely by myself, kind of like I'm doing tonight, but I have you sweet folks with me tonight. I put the sponge brush in the water as soon as I am not using it, no longer. And I ain't gonna say as soon as I'm done with it, because I may have to get another brush and do red again. But as soon as I'm not using it currently. USA one is nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have really enjoyed that. Yes, every one of our designs we sell blank. You can purchase them. I did one kind of like this dad one right here that said Papa on it this week. Oh, I've got it right here. I'll show it to you. And she ordered it unfinished. And so when she picks it up tomorrow, here it is. When she picks it up, whoopsie, tomorrow, I'm trying to get the glare off of it. She will take it home, paint it, and glue it down. As you can see, the pieces are not glued down. She will take the cellophane off and take it and paint it and glue it down herself and make it as personalized as she wants it. And I'm sure it will be beautiful. So, yep, all of those are on our website. Tomorrow is the last day to order for Father's Day. So, keep that in mind, guys. Anything not ordered by tomorrow, you won't be able to get by Father's Day. So, as I was saying, I put my sponge brushes in the water as soon as I'm done with it temporarily. Because if you're like me, I'm thrifty. I reuse my paintbrushes. As you can see, this one's got paint all over it. I've used it several times. Hey Missy, hope you're doing good. I can't wait to get down to see you guys. I told you that it's going to be my very first trip after all this COVID mess is over. So I'm going to get down there. We're going to come visit. That's the first place I want to go is visit you guys. And Aunt Diane, I miss her so much. But anyway, so I put it in the water. Awesome, Amanda. I put it in the water to keep it from the paint from drying on the sponge brush. And that makes it where I can rinse it out and reuse it as many times as I want to until it pure falls apart, and then I throw it in the trash. So being thrifty like that has been able to help me keep my prices down for you guys. So when you order a kit, of course I don't send you a used one with paint all over it like I use here in the shop. I send you a brand new one, and you can keep it and reuse it, or you can throw it in the trash. Whatever suits your fancy is fine. All right, so now, as you see when I did that base coat of the red, I don't know if you can see it in the way the light is or not. Oh, there it is. I did not paint it completely covered, but it has enough on there where it's going to pull the paint in when I do my second coat. And that's all that's going to need, because it's, one coat, as you can see on the top, just about covered it, so it's fine. Hey, Chris. I hope you and both of your arms are doing well these days. I hated to hear about your accident, but Jennifer tells me that you're doing really good. So, I haven't been able to see you lately, but I hope to be able to see you this weekend. So, you've got to be able to be better for all that. So, I haven't talked to her lately about what's going on with you, but hopefully we'll be able to catch up this weekend. In between all the pictures you'll be taking, I'm sure. Or video, whatever your plan is for the weekend. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get try not to put my shirt in it like I do all the time, y'all. All the time. Try to get my line up here, and then I'll get my base coat for my white. The reason I do these videos is so that you guys won't feel apprehensive about ordering those blanks. Even if you have never painted anything before a day in your life, you can paint these, I promise. They're super, super easy. You can paint these. Get my line down, then I'll go back and do the rest of that side. Good to see I'm not the only night owl this evening. How many people we got watching right now? Chris, yes ma'am, we should be. Yay! So exciting. My granddaughter's recital was supposed to be the same date. So I RSVP'd and told them I was going because it was supposed to be in May, and then all this crazy corona mess came, and they changed the date to this Saturday. And I was like, oh, I'm so sad. I don't get to go. I want to see Ethan get married. Jeez, I remember him when he was born. And can't be everywhere at one time. So I thought, what in the heck am I going to do? Talked to Jennifer. She says, I understand. It's okay. And then the girls aren't doing the recital. So I was like, okay. I guess I get to go to the wedding. How exciting is that? I'm sad my babies aren't doing the recital, but I completely respect Michael and Samantha's decision that they made and the reasons behind their decision that they made. I 100% support them in making that decision for them, their girls, and their family for not participating in the recital at the Paramount this year. So, hi Belinda. Glad you're watching again tonight. Maybe that means I didn't bore you slammed to death this morning. I hope not, y'all. This morning, my nerves were tore up. It was the first time I've done a live top to bottom. And I don't know. I guess maybe, I don't know. I asked everybody, hey Amanda, if anybody had any constructive criticism. And nobody ever said anything. Everybody said, oh no, you did good. You know, it was great. I enjoyed it. I tried to keep it short. It was around 20, 22 minutes, something like that. Oh, no, you did good, you did good. And I said, okay, well, it must not have been too bad. And then I go to eat lunch with Jose, y'all, and he said, oh my God, you're wearing one of my old paint shirts. Well, he didn't say it quite like that, but it's kind of how I heard it. He just laughed, and I said, what are you laughing at? He said, you have on one of my old paint shirts. Why didn't you wear one of your shirts that says the Purple Turtle? And I said, well, I was painting. I don't want to get paint on my shirts that I wear out when I go to, when I go do paint parties and stuff. Hey, Connie, move closer. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. So, I didn't want to get paint on my shirts that I wear to paint parties. So, my theory was, like I do every day, wear a paint shirt. Y'all, that's what I wear to work every day. If you come to pick up an order and I don't have an appointment to go to, that, that they expect me to actually be wear out in public clothes, I have on a paint shirt and some cheap $3 leggings from Walmart. I am not even going to lie to you. That is what I paint in because it does not matter to me if I get paint all over them. So I, me being the smarty britches that I am, smarted off on my little video that I shared on my personal page and said, well, I guess that means I need to wear dress clothes in my lives, and that'll give me a reason to go buy some more clothes when I get paint all over them. Yeah, he probably didn't agree to that, but I thought it was funny. So, hopefully, I didn't make anybody think that I'd completely lost my mind wearing paint clothes, which I thought is what you paint in.